back, you're watching ED Inside. Have you seen a hybrid car on the road lately? Maybe not. So why is it that even as hybrid cars become more and more mainstream in developed nations, in India they are unaffordable? This is where experts say a little push from the government can go a long way. Prem Shankar gets you the story.
This is the first hybrid car that landed on Indian shores, the Honda Civic Hybrid, fitted with computers that switched between petrol and electric motors that made efficient use of fuel. The Civic Hybrid was touted as a wonder car that gave fantastic mileage of 20.7 kilometers per litre. Consumers though weren't exactly impressed, and the Civic Hybrid bombed in the Indian market. The reason? A heavy price tag of 20 lakh rupees on road. Compare this to the petrol Honda Civic that costs 12 to 13 lakh rupees. The story is the same with other medium and high-end cars. And you see why there are very few hybrid cars available in the country.
Today, even when the cars are produced here, they are pre-produced and then you have to choose from the stock. But I think there will be also quite a move into the direction giving people a choice what they want to have and getting then the production done.
Car makers say the hybrid technology is way too expensive to mass produce these cars. And unless these are mass produced, the prices will not come down. A chicken and egg situation. So foreign car makers choose to import rather than make these locally. Prohibitive duties of over 100% mean that the costs hit the roof by the time these cars reach the consumer. So the Hyundai i10 Electric and General Motors India's battery electric vehicle wait in the wing. And it has indeed kept the all-new and improvised Mahindra Reva waiting to be charged up too.
We believe that the government should support electric vehicle programs. They're more affordable. If you look at a Reva car, over a lifetime of 4 or 5 years of usage, the total cost of ownership, including the EMI per month, is actually 40% cheaper than the equivalent B segment car. So we believe if support of that kind is provided, this can be a mass product.
Local car manufacturers are mulling the idea of hybrid green cars. Pilot models have been created showing that they have the know-how to make such environment-friendly automobiles. And most Indian auto majors showcased their work at the Auto Expo in Delhi in January this year. Like Maruti's SX4 Hybrid and the Tata's Hybrid Bus. Ratan Tata too has said he wants to launch a hybrid nano, but these ideas too have hit the price speed bump.
Where depending upon the barrel of oil cost from $100 to $300 per barrel, various scenarios can be built as to what will be the percentage of electrification of vehicles or hybridization. It could vary anywhere from 10% to 30%. And I'm talking about worldwide thing, not so much about India, but there will be a lag effect, and India surely, if not in 2 years' time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time, it will catch up.
Research is currently going on at a frantic pace into how these hybrid cars can be made easier on the wallet. And as far as the big idea of electric car goes, the government has some promises and proposals to make too.
We are encouraging electric mobility and manufacturing of electric vehicles in India. We are proposing to set up of the highest level national council and national board, which will bring the common platform of the initiatives taken by various ministries and the industry in this regard.
Experts feel the immediate alternative is for the Indian government to offer some incentives to foreign car makers to set up assembly lines in the country to produce these environment-friendly cars. Like Toyota's bestseller hybrid car, the Prius, which has already arrived on Indian shores. Takers for this beauty are few. Priced at almost 27 lakh rupees, it is too expensive for the economical Indian. But if Toyota follows its global strategy of setting up hybrid production sites in China, the USA, Thailand and Australia, the car can become less expensive. Toyota was able to do this with state-backed incentives in some form to build these fuel-efficient cars locally. Prius now accounts for 8% of its overall production, numbering 5 lakh units in 2009 alone. But for high-end cars, India is still a far cry. The Mercedes-Benz S400 Hybrid is the world's first mass-produced car with a lithium-ion battery. It's the first Mercedes with a hybrid drive, and with a price tag around $90,000, it's an ultra-niche vehicle. The S400 Hybrid arrived in the US showrooms in August 2009, and the Indian showrooms may have to wait a little longer.
Hybrid technology is expensive, and there is a certain additional cost that the customer has to bear. So offering the technology in the India market will not be the challenge. The question will be how acceptable is it for Indian consumers.
Another worry is the poor quality of fuel in the country that could jam the sophisticated mechanics of the hybrid engines. The authorities on their part say that relevant policies are finally meeting deadlines that were set over half a decade ago by the Mashelkar Committee way back in 2003.
We announced these schedules and we hope that by October, Bharat Stage 4 for the 4-wheelers and Bharat Stage 3 for the 2 and 3-wheelers will become a reality. This is called for huge investments in the refinery sector. Over 37,000 crores of rupees have been invested by various refineries in India to reduce the sulfur content, but I think this is an investment that is well worth making.
The question again is, are these worthy investments being made a little too late?
Clearly, India needs to accelerate in more ways than one for hybrids to do roaring business. And until then, the conscious Indian consumer will continue to be trapped in a dilemma between the wallet and the environment.
Well, that's all in this edition of ET Inside. We'll be back next week, but until then, don't forget to write in with your feedback and suggestions. Thanks so much for watching.